I was explaining the UK Global Talent Visa. I was explaining the fact that it's for people who are leading talent in their field, not just technology, but we are focused on technology on this platform. And TechNation is that endorsing body. Now, for every one of the global talent visas, what happens is that they have criteria that you will need to meet to show that you are globally attractive, to show that you are a leading talent in your field of digital technology. Now, that criteria differs from category to category, but we are focused on the digital technology field, and that criteria as of today is actually 5. Of those 5, you will need to only meet 3 out of the 5. The first category is mandatory, and that's the reason why we call it MC1, mandatory criteria 1, because there's only one of it. The reason why it's MC1, not just MC, is because in the old version of the guide, in 2021, 2022, there were actually 2 mandatory criteria. You only needed to tick 1 out of those 2. But that changed, and that changed to just 1 mandatory criteria. And then there are 4 optional criteria. The mandatory criteria is that you need to show that you're leading talent in your field. Optional criteria are you show a proof of innovation, you show proof of recognition, you show proof of significant impact or contribution in the field of digital technology, and finally, academic excellence. Of those 4 I've just mentioned, you will need to prove 2 out of those 4. And that makes it a total of 3 that you will need to show to the assessors to say you are qualified for the UK Global Talent Visa. And so if you've been following so far, this is a visa available to individuals who are at the top of their field. This is available for individuals who are also promising in their field of digital technology. Because the visa itself, there are actually 2 broad categories for the visa. There is exceptional talent and there's exceptional promise. Exceptional talent means that you are already a leading talent in the field of digital technology and you are recognized, whether nationally or internationally. Exceptional promise says that you are promising, you're a rising star, you are in the right trajectory. If you continue in this way, you will become a leading talent. And the UK wants you, whether you are leading already or you will be leading in the future. The reason why the UK wants you is simple. They want to be the technology capital of the world. Initial aspiration is to be the fintech capital of the world, and they're in a good position to be that. But then they want to be the technology capital of the world. And for them to do that, they understand, because they're a forward-thinking economy, that they need to attract the people who are talents into their economy. They need to make it easy or easier for those kinds of people to settle in their economy, to allow them to move and also to settle, become permanent residents, which is called indefinite leave to remain in the UK, and also as citizens of their jurisdiction.